Welcome back to Geneforge 3. You're a fool if you watched, dude. Hang on, I saw a blue guard. Who are you? Blue guard is gone. Are you important in any way? Oi! Yes! Elite warrior, the human defenders of Donal's Keep are the most disciplined, well-trained warriors of Ashen Isles the Ashen Isles have to offer. They are also under orders to not give information to visitors. Since you are a Shaper, the soldier deigns to speak with you long enough to tell you that you can get information from Guardian Coerner. Oh, he can be found around the barracks to the west side of town. Well, now I've wandered into here, so I have to have a look. Look at all these potted plants I'm gonna steal. I mean, borrow. I mean, sell. Whatever I'm gonna do with them. Now Jane's gone. Is this Jane's house? Why can't we see her? No, it's not. Was that Wilbert? There's Jane. Jane! This woman looks like she has spent several weeks and 100 miles without access to a bath. Oh, a comb. Or a bed. She wears a tiny military insignia on her filthy tunic. She is a scout and messenger. When she sees you, a Shaper, have noticed her. She runs up to you. Oh, get away, Smelly. Greetings, I'm Jane. Can I speak to you for a minute? I need someone's help. Where did you come from? Who knows, she's just wandering around. From the West Front, with General Grainer's army, or Grainer, whatever. And the monsters ran here, sent a message, sent with message for Lord Rahul. Go in then. She speaks in short, out-of-breath sentences. Speaking with a Shaper makes her very nervous. How are things going on the front? Not very well by the sound of it. Not good, can't tell you, need to talk to people, other people. What? You're the one who wanted to talk to me so badly. How was the journey here? Fast, hard, oh just how I like it. Went through the woods to south end of pass, up through pass, long run. When are you returning to the army? When I have to, or when my message is delivered. Jane watches you uncertainly, unsure if you'll help them. Help her. Well, ask if I will then. Did I ask everything? Yeah. What sort of help do you need? I need to speak with Lord Rahul. I had a message, I delivered it, but there is more I need to say. I need to get in the inner keep. Need to see the Lordship himself. Why do you need to see him? I can't say. Please help me to see him. Then please help me see him. If you see him, tell him I need to speak with him. Alright, if I see Lord Rahul, I'll tell him about you. She smiles. Thank you, Shaper. I really need to see him. It really is urgent. Please do what you can. Alright. Calm down. I almost said, alright, see ya. Again. It's all Joker's fault from Mass Effect. Hubert! No large Shaper settlement is complete without at least a few sages. These outsiders are used in research and prized for their ability to mentally catalogue the contents of hundreds of thick and obscure tomes. I like to catalogue thick things. If you need a piece of information and don't know where to find it, that is when you call a sage. This fellow, however, doesn't look like someone who you would come to for help. He looks worried and exhausted. When you enter, he shakes his head and says, "Greetings, I'm Hubert. I'm sorry, Shaper, I'm closed today." No, you're not. Door opened when I got close. I can be of no use to you. What's wrong with you? I might as well tell you. Why shouldn't everyone know my shame? I've been barred from the library. Anal. The head librarian forbids me from entering. Damn. I guess she doesn't want anal. No. I can't do any research of my own. I can't do research for others. I'm ruined. Who's anal? She is the head librarian, the great power and the greatest repository of knowledge in perhaps the whole continent. The library is in the centre of the fort. If you've not seen her, you should. It's a marvel. And she does not like me. Why did she bar you? Mere absent-mindedness. One of her scrolls got mixed up in my own papers and I accidentally tried to carry it out, but one of her golems detected it and she accused me of being a thief. Now I'm ruined. You suspect that this is a half-truth. Scholars often slip books and scrolls out to read them overnight and then return them the next day. Students in your school did this all the time. It's not theft exactly, more like bending the rules. How about you just ask if you can borrow it instead? Like a normal person. What if I were to intercede on your behalf? Intercede? Can't you just say, what if I help? Hubert looks up at you, a tiny bit of hope visible in his eyes. If you did, Shaper, I would give you access to my private tomes, my own property. Some of them are actually quite valuable. If you could get Anal to forgive me, I would help you however I could. What sort of research do you do? Crafting research, different ways to use an enchanted forge to combine base materials into powerful weaponry. You got any recipes for me? Hopefully. Of course, since the forge inside the keep cracked, my work has slowed down. But I still do what I can. An enchanted forge broke? Oh yes, people got a little over enthusiastic inside the keep. Asked too much of their enchanted forge and then it cracked. Useless now. Lord Rahul was furious, of course. Have you learned anything interesting? I wonder if I could have told him about the enchanted anvil, and because I told the other guy, I can't anymore. Suddenly, Hubert seems to forget all of his generosity. Sages are notoriously hesitant to share their secrets. Oh, nothing, Shaper. Nothing worth boring someone as important as you. Fortunately, you are very convincing. A few flattering words and veiled threats are adequate to convince him to tell you a little of what he's learned. Well, I was never able to verify this, mind you, but I do think that I have found a much more efficient way of making a rod of alacrity. That's the haste one, I believe. The technique involves a patch of healing spores and a tooth of a powerful creation. The problem is that I haven't found a creation powerful enough to fuel the recipe. No creations I have heard of has been sufficient. Guess I'll keep that. Alacrity is good, my favourite one I think, because haste is tasty. That's why it sounds like haste, taste. See? It rhymes. Hubert slumps in a chair, tired and worried. Yes, Shaper, I will help if I can. Okay, that's everything. Oh. I guess that's the door you're going to unlock when I help. What the hell is this device? This malfunctioning machinery throws sparks at your fingers when you try to touch it. You back away. No, I don't. Malaga. At least it's not Malik! When you look around this workshop, a small man walks up to you. No, I walked up to him actually. His belt sags with the weight of dozens of tools, both living and not. He seems very pleased to see you. Ah, Shaper, at last. He sounds a lot like Hubert. At last I've been asking for one to come see me for a while. I'm Malaga. Greetings to you. I could use some assistance with my situation. Sorry, I was just wandering around. Don't know what you're on about. No. Alright, what do you want? Well, I do repairs for the Shapers. Fix your equipment when it breaks, which is often. Very often. Are you calling us inept at using our stuff properly? Or whatever. And I have several serviles in my care to help me with the tedious work. One of the serviles has started acting strange though, quiet, withdrawn. He still works, but... Malaga shrugs. I just heard rumours about things happening with serviles, and I thought that the Shapers would be interested. Alright, I can talk to him. Thank you, Shaper. I've been concerned. Servile's name is Tor. You can find him in one of the workshops out the south gate of the fort. I just want to make sure he's alright. You do repairs here? Repairs and original construction. Mostly repairs though. With the quarantine still on, maintaining what we still have is important. Do you have any supplies you can sell me? Malaga looks nervous. Oh, I'd like to. I always want to help a Shaper, but if I lose my supplies, other Shapers will get mad at me when I can't do repairs. Please don't put me in that situation. I could sell you tools and you can sell me tools. Oh, that wouldn't make sense. Done any interesting jobs lately? Oh yes, a bad job of shaping inside a vat. He tells the story in gruesome detail. A shaper was trying to make a charged cryoa inside a shaping vat, but the shaper was tired and distracted and used too much power. The new creation exploded. What do you mean? The punchline of the story is, it took me a week to dig all the bone shards out. Malaga doubles over in laughter. That was pretty funny, I've got to admit. Can you tell how much I'm laughing? Fucking idiot! Oh. What do you mean 3? That was 4 earlier, maybe. Oh no, I guess that's a different door. Excuse me, are you a shoppery person? Because I need a shop right now. It's Hildegard. I've heard of you. There is a heavy, smoky haze in this workshop. I thought we were talking about her for a moment. With a name like Hildegard, she might be heavy. What? No offense to anyone called Hildegard. Nothing wrong with being heavy anyway. And the floor and walls are stained by many years of splatters and spills. There is a large mixing vat in the eastern alcove, flanked by humming power crystals. In Donal's Keep, this is where the serious alchemy takes place, run by this small, confident woman. Oh, she's the opposite of heavy then. She boldly walks up and shakes your hand. Oi! Get off, commoner! Welcome to my shop, Shaper. I'm Hildegard. Hear that you are new in town. Hope you have a good stay. How have you heard this? Is it just like every time someone walks into town, people just pass around the news? Oh yeah, there's a new person. Oh, a new person. Yeah, there's a new person, John. Oh, cool. Bob, there's a new person. Can I see what you have for sale? Nothing. Speed spores. Expensive? Whatever. This doesn't look expensive. Yo, whatever, that was a waste. What are you working on now? Oh, many things. Some elixirs for Lady Anjali, some healing spores for the front, and I have an order for a fresh high quality Glakai, but I'm having trouble with that one. I've got plenty probably. Who is Lady Anjali? Lord Rahul's consort? Only the most powerful and learned shaper on these islands? That's me actually. And for the very lucky, the finest teacher. She's in the inner keep with Lord Rahul, carrying out her research. Lord Rahul is strong enough and a great leader, but Anjali has true power, and fortunately wisdom too. Where is the front? West of here, that's where they are holding the rogues back, or trying to. And of course they need all the healing magic we can provide. What is the problem with the Glakai? Well, it's still in the Glak. That's the problem. It's in one of the holding cells in the shaping halls. Oh, I guess I just got that then. I had some baton bearers to help me kill the thing, but they all got sent to the front. I hope I can figure out a way to kill the thing soon. It was shaped specifically so I could get its eye. Can't you just shape an eye instead? But it won't stay fresh and suitable for too much longer. Hildegard continues to chat with you, while simultaneously keeping 3 bubbling concoctions under control. She has the calm, eerie confidence that comes with many years of experience. Perhaps you'd pay me for this Glakai. Give it to her. She takes it and examines it carefully. Still damp, nicely formed, still contains all its original fluids. Yes, very nice. I think I can give you a suitable reward for it. She fetches a baton and hands it to you. I don't want it. The magic in this is stronger than anything you could make with that eye. Even if you did have a proper anvil. Fair payment for enabling me to fulfill this order. What did you give me? Oh, there's a rod of succor. Is that what you gave me? What you tried to anyway. I had a feeling it might drop on the floor. That's not a baton, that's a rod. I'd rather be able to sell things to you, to be honest. Hildegard continues to chat. Oh, right. What are you working on now? Oh, many things. Oh, yeah. Do you know any useful recipes? Of course I do, many of them, but none I will share. An alchemist never shares her recipes except with her apprentice. Can I be your apprentice? If you want to buy knowledge, go talk to the sages, that's what they're for. Fine. Why is it letting me... I want to turn off the power spires and make her really angry. Alright, I'll be back. I need to find a shop. Is this a shop by any chance? Hello? Hildegard left the house. Quick. No, wait, not quick. I've got no space to loot. Quick, get in and shut the door. Shut the door! Yeah. H. Oh, a scalpel. Yoink. Go away, bread. The potted plant is more valuable. Oh yeah, nice shop, Hildegard. Yeah, it's very nice. The centerpiece and greatest pride of Donal's Keep is this library. There are very few books and scrolls here, but what this library lacks in quantity, it has in quality. All of the books here are on the magical arts, spellcasting, alchemy, crystal working. There are tomes on each topic here. Craftspeople come here from many miles around to browse these books under the watchful eye of the golems. Of course, there are no books of shaping on these shelves. The secrets of your sect require more protection than this library can provide. Shaper. I can finally talk to one. This Shaper is completely lost in thought. All of your attempts to speak with him are met with highly unpleasant responses. Fuck off! Shapers are powerful and frequently wise. They are also second to none at furious indignation when their concentration is broken. Fuck's sake. They need to grow up, you know? They're like kids been given power. Who are you? Anal. Oh, there you are. Anal. You meet the head librarian of Donal's Keep. She is an aging Shaper, worn down and embittered by many years of missing books and recalcitrant patrons. She clearly sees you mainly as another source of problems and time-wasting requests. Oi! She whispers, "Hello, apprentice. Welcome to the library of Donal's Keep. I am Anal." Yes, you are a bit, aren't you? "Please be quiet and avoid touching anything at all, as much as possible." "I met someone named Hubert. He says you're angry with him." Anal is so irritated at the sound of Hubert's name that her voice almost rises above a whisper. "That outsider, that pretender, that sneak thief, angry does not begin to describe how I feel about him. I would have let my golems crush him, but I was concerned about damage to the floor." She looks suspicious. "What do you think? Why do you ask about him?" "I was hoping to convince you to let him back into the library." She chuckles. "And why would I do such a favour for a mere apprentice?" "Because his research is valuable for defeating the rogues. Stopping it is a mistake. Sometimes a convincing tongue, is a valuable weapon." Anal is as concerned about the rogues as everyone else. She doesn't want to stop anyone from finding a way to defeat them. "I'm alright, fine. I'll let the pest back in. But if he tries to steal from me again, well, I'll make sure you pay too." Anal whispers, What now? I'm very busy." Tell me about the library." "It's full of books and scrolls, all expensive and sought after and valuable, and well guarded, as you can see. It's the best for such library for many weeks and of travel all around, perhaps better than any library in all of Terrestia, and thus, of course, a target for coarse power seekers and thieves." "How is the library guarded?" "There's golems everywhere, look around." "Well, we have many defences, some hidden, some not, but the golems are generally sufficient to kill anyone who causes trouble. A lot of work went into these golems. It took some work to shape them in a way that they would kill interlopers without getting much blood on the books." "Skill. The most dexterous golems." "What do the power seekers want?" "Well, power, probably. That's why they're power seekers. They're seeking power." My character doesn't understand English. "They want to open a book, look at the page and say, 'Oh look, it's the secret to eternal wealth and power. Better write that down.' But that's not how magical research works. Research is a matter of looking through 1,000 pages of lies for one tiny truth. And when you gather a multitude of tiny truths, you can do one small thing." Wow, it sounds exciting. "It's not for the impatient or for adventurers." She looks at you with disdain. "Oi, I'm many things." "Not patient, though." "Have you had any problems with thieves lately?" "Always. Why, just the other week a mage heading to the Western Front took my only copy of Meeting the Sholai. Oh, we haven't heard of those from the first game, have we? Were they in the second one? Haven't heard of them since the first game. I don't remember if they were in 2. Perhaps he meant it for casual reading. He had best hope that the rogues kill him. That is nothing compared to what I'm going to do." Anything else here? No. "What sort of books do you have here?" "Books of magic, alchemy, crafting, shaping under lock and key." Oh, shaping under lock and key. Oh right, the most valuable ones. And so on, and most of them are full of ranting, lies and simple idiocy. Why do you care so much about the books then? They're crap. But enough truth is buried in their pages to make the contents of this library priceless. If so many of the books contain foolishness, why keep them? Yeah, exactly. I am truly immersed. This character is me now. That was a stupid question. Stupid. Oi! Then teach me so I can't be stupid anymore. That's the point of books and learning. If you're so smart, tell me this. Who can tell whether a book contains lies or truths we don't yet have the insight to understand? Well, probably if one of the books says, like, the sky is green. If you can answer that question, I'll allow you to cull my library. Some books are locked up. I saw that as fucked up for a moment. Yes, and don't ask. The answer is no. Something I would like. Anal interrupts you. From the looks of things, you're an adventurer, looking for newer weapons, bigger explosions. This is not a place for your kind. What if I want to learn for once? Your lot is constantly pestering me, looking for better fireworks. You'll find no such thing in these shelves. This is a place of quiet secrets. I thought there were some books on magic, though. That would help. She's just eager to get the hell rid of me. What? Get the hell rid of me? Does that work? No. Oh my god, the locked doors, man. I need a shop. So I can sell shit. Is there a shop down here in the library back chamber? No. There's gotta be shops somewhere. I guess all the shops are outside. At the western gate. Look at all the books. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. Let's make a note of that as well. Middle, locked doors in library. Let's also go talk to Hubert again before I forget. Who are you? Oh, that's Greta. What are you doing down there? I don't know, man. She's just on an adventure of her own. Oi, Hubert. Hello, Hubert. How are you today? Anal's forgiven you. It's probably Ainel or something. I don't know. You can enter the library again. Hubert leaps from his chair amazed. She has? I can work again? I don't have to starve? Hooray! Thank you, thank you, thank you, Shaper. I wish there was something I could do to repay... Wait, I did promise to repay you, and I can. He goes to the doors to his back office and makes sure they are unlocked. Please feel free to peruse my private research. I only hope that is useful to you. He sits back down at his desk, eagerly planning what books in the library to read first. Oh, good. No item. Oh. No items to pick up and clog my inventory. Plonk. Plonk. Yeah. Yes indeed. Right, what you got, eh? This book is very old and you have to turn the pages carefully to keep them from tearing. It's a collection of alchemical recipes. Many of them are obscure, quite a few of them look completely wrong. One page, however, gets your interest. To create the very best enchanted armour, you must start with a base of high quality. For jewellery, platinum is necessary. For armour, the blessing, influence of the Shaper is required. When you have your platinum or shaped item, it must be perfected, freed of all blemishes and flaws. Blemish, what a funny word. Only then can it be a stable vessel for the desired power. Perfection is attained through the application of purifying elixir. Fortunately, making such elixir is not difficult. On an enchanted forge, slowly drip a tincture of mandrake into a fresh demonic extraction. The power of the forge will bind these fluids into a stable mixture, with the acidic power to sear flaws away. That's very useful, that is. This is a shaping textbook, no wonder it is kept under lock and key. Books containing the secrets of the Shapers are jealously guarded. You read the book, trying to absorb the interesting techniques and rituals. Your time spent with it is profitable. Your skill with the shaping of magical beings increases. Magical shaping by 1. Isn't that Vlish? I believe so. I don't know what that was. It's probably best not to ask, really. Can I go in? Elite Warrior. I'm going in. When you try to enter the inner keep, one of the guards stops you. Though he is an outsider, he is charged by the Shapers to keep the uninvited out. You aren't going to be able to merely talk your way past him. He says, "Where do you think you're going? Nobody enters the keep without the permission of Guardian Corner. I'm gonna have to coerce him. And that's his orders, not mine. You'll have to talk to him. Well, penis. That's what I think about that. That's what I think about a lot of things, honestly. As you've probably come to know. As you've come to expect of me. Right, hang on. I'm leaving so I can sell stuff. There are no shops around here, evidently. Unless there are up here. Gosh, gosh. This looks shop-like, does it? Not really. The golems that patrol and protect this fortress are made and maintained here. Large, sturdy shaping platforms line the walls, and the golems are out of when the golems are out of energy, they can stand on them to be regenerated. Golems can't handle a job as complicated as guarding a city without direction. They must have some sort of controller in here. I'm gonna destroy it. Hello? Guardian Corner. Wandering around the islands, seeing the fear and respect paid to you by the outsiders, it was easy to forget that you were still an apprentice. I still am. But seeing how this guardian looks at you, it all comes back to you in an instant. At first, he looks like he's gonna simply tell you to go away. Then, for some reason, he thinks better of it. "You, I don't recognise you," he says. "An apprentice, a sheep without a shepherd, and probably a waste of my time." Oi! "I'm Guardian Corner." I don't know, Corner. "Outside the main keep, I run things. What do you want?" I met a messenger named Jane. "Say no more. She's desperate, incoherent, wants to give her own special advice to Lord Rahul, like every other warrior in our army. I ought to throw her out of town. She's a waste of our time, but she'll have to return to her station soon enough, I think." Can you tell me what has been happening on the island? "No, I can't. I have important things to do. Go bother someone else." Well, you're the most intelligent one, though. Probably not. He's a meathead. Do you have any missions I could help with? He laughs at you. "Help? Help us? We don't. We have the best trained warriors in all of the Ashen Isles here, and a horde of golems to back them up. And you think we need you? Go do errands for the peasants, apprentice." Fuck off. I don't see your golems wandering the island dealing with the rogues. Can I get training? He laughs again, not kindly, as if we should be wasting our time training lost apprentices. "You won't be getting help from me. Find a teacher." I need to enter the main keep and see Lord Rahul. In a moment of unusual politeness, the guardian manages to keep from laughing in your face. "An apprentice, sent to bother the lord and lady, and then I get to hear how angry they are at the waste of their time? Not likely." "I have important news from the other islands." "What? That the school of Greenwood... What? That the school of Greenwood Isle has been destroyed? That an insane traitor named Latalia is wandering around? You really think there's something you know that Lord Rahul doesn't? Doubt it." Shit, he pressed X. To doubt. "Is there nothing I can do to get you to let me in?" Kerner thinks, trying to decide how to get rid of you. "Alright, we need every shaper we can get. Lord Rahul might be able to use you, if you can prove yourself competent. Are you looking for a sword by any chance?" "There's a sage outside the west gate. Name's Gob. He's a competent sort. He's also out of his mind. I gave him one of my swords, there we go. Special shaped blade. To polish. He won't give it back to me. I'd rather not have to jail him. He's useful in his way. But I'm not going to lower myself to begging him for my own blade. Get it back for me and I'll let you see Rahul." Well, easy. Why did he take your blade? I made a few comments about outsiders and their lack of magical skill. He took offence. Twat. How should I get the blade from him? "Isn't important to me. Do what you need to do. I'd prefer if you lived. But then we can't have people thinking they can rob the shapers, can we?" What does the blade look like? Probably a sword. It's a shaped blade, about 3 feet long. That's not a very long sword. Oh wait, 3 feet. Never mind, I was thinking inches. Guess that was your penis instead. Oh, whoa! With an etching of an artiller wrapped around the pommel. Got it. I got your sword back. Coroner takes the sword and examines it. He inspects the blade closely. The blade closely, looking for signs of damage. Finally he nods. "Good. Gob had damaged this sword, I would..." He chuckles. Never mind. I think that you'll be a waste of Lord Rahul's time, and when he sees you, he'll throw you right back out. But I'll keep my end of the bargain. I'll send word to the guards to let you in. He swings the blade a few times. Watch it! Now leave me. We need a little time to get reacquainted. He loves his sword a little bit too much. Biddling. My thingy is reminding me of something. Right, it's Monday. Backloggery stream day. Oh! Is that oh? I don't know. Right, I've got to sell some shite, man. It's also the end of a part, so I'll be back here next time. Thanks for watching. Where am I? Fuck off. Goodbye.